Previously.
You don't look like the rest of this rabble.
I found something better than revenge.
If you decide you're tired of playing bounty hunter, come find me.
Katana.
I should have realized she wouldn't just let me be. Shale.
My hands won't move! Please, don't do this.
You're nothing. Just another soul for the abyss.
Hello there. This series was a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. So this is going to be a short little wrap up of Katana. Don't worry, I didn't leave Serket out for the finale. Even though he's semi-retired and so is Destana. For now.
Here we are. But before drinks, I'd like to know what happened with the ravens. We can go upstairs. It's usually less crowded there. Shale, you said they wanted to hurt Katana. But you're a raven. Did you not go after her too?
Oh, I did. But not for the same reason. The things they said. Vile. I couldn't let them get to her first.
Come on.
Luck brought me to her place ahead of them, but that's where it ran out. No one was home. Not even Takio.
So you weren't sent to kill me.
Even if I was, do you really think I would? Your would-be assassins dragged me back to the Eyrie.
Where Cypher would have been waiting with questions.
And more. It wasn't pleasant.
Whatever you went through, I'm so sorry.
Not like you had anything to do with it. But you left me. Why?
River stole from me. She took my ring. To get it back, I chased her through a portal.
Ah, stole it. Well, that explains a lot.
I never wanted to leave you there, but I couldn't go back. I'm sorry, truly.
All right. Since you saved my life, buy me a drink. Call it even.
As many as you like.
Don't we all feel better now? Let's relax and enjoy ourselves.
Finally, time for a drink. Let me know when you're ready to leave, friend.
Starting to think Katana has a problem. Oh, wait, Meg.
I'm worried about Katana. You must be too.
Yeah, a little.
We all went through a lot, but it was hardest on her. Let's give her time, okay? We're here together with our whole lives ahead of us. That's what really matters. And enjoying ourselves, of course. Starting right now. So, is something on your mind?
Hey, I'm not done with that yet. In fact, you might as well leave that quest item open forever.
How are you holding up?
As opposed to holding down? Or were you asking how I do it? Because, I don't know, my body just stays up when I stand. Doesn't yours?
Now that you mention it, it does.
You're silly. But I know what you meant. None of this has been easy. I'm relieved it's over. But at the same time, a little sad. River seemed desperate and broken, clinging to whatever she had left. What if fighting wasn't the answer? It felt right in the moment, but what if it wasn't? River just needed someone to show her a better way. Katana might disagree with me.
I know I do.
The blade's her only answer to some things, and River was one of them. She pushed Katana to the edge, and me, too. But I can't shake the feeling that we could have helped her.
Hard to say, but I think it hurt Katana too.
I think so, too. We'll all heal together.
So, finally got to meet River, huh?
For the first and last time.
Was it everything you dreamt of?
I'm not really sure what I was expecting. But not that. River was evil. I mean, she certainly didn't have a heart of gold. I expected that.
That voice, though.
But understanding why she was that way? That surprised me. Losing everything, then being forced to work for her family's murderer? It must have been unbearable. Doesn't excuse turning that pain on Katana, Shale, us. But becoming a monster? I get it. Not sure I understand her choice of friends, though. Those wheezes and that smell. Ugh! How could River stand them? I have a feeling I'll have nightmares about hag ravens for a while, though. River really knew how to leave a lasting mark, didn't she?
Might seem random, but do you have surnames in your culture?
It's Sulfrid. It means beautiful like the sun.
I mean, that is really fitting for you since you are. I love that.
You're too sweet. I've always loved it too.
So, what do you think of Shale?
I love his hair. Impossibly wavy and healthy, even after sleeping in the dirt. So unfair. Oh, that rhymed. But anyway, maybe I was a little intimidated by him at first. Towering over everyone and all that muscle.
Yeah.
But then he mentioned my magic hands, and didn't you see how sad he looked when he thought we'd leave him behind? There's more to him than meets the eye. I just know it. What do you think of him?
Answer like a normal person. Looking forward to getting to know him?
Well, well. Does someone have an eye for Shale?
Damn it. No. There, yeah, okay.
Right. Maybe. Blusher. It's okay. It'll be our little secret. For now, at least. Katana will see right through you, but I promise I won't tell her.
Not for long. I work fast. You know, that paralysis worried me. I hate paralysis.
Me too. I've never felt so helpless before. I thought, well, we're here. Anyway, thanks to Katana's shade. I didn't dream that, right? Her shade really saved us?
Saved itself, more like.
I really want to talk to it some days. Ask how it's doing, or if it wants to try a warm roll from the nearest bakery. Something nice. But it just leaves so fast. Only shows up when there are souls to consume. As if that's all it knows. Kind of reminds me of River in a way. Just talk to Katana whenever you feel like heading out. Okay, friend?
I wonder if they're going to add any more to this story later. Because, like, the main story is over.
Nothing like a brush with death to bring people together. So, what should I call you?
Destana, no last name, but called Stormblade. Dragonborn. Skeever face, Katana.
Happy to officially meet you. Gotta say, you were a force to be reckoned with out there.
I've been told as much. Bet you're glad I'm on your side.
We had each other's backs. Now maybe I'm wrong, but you look curious.
Curious? Yeah, I'm curious about, Heard you're good at cards.
Katana fed you stories, huh? Well, I'm decent.
Just decent.
Don't believe me? Play me sometime and see for yourself.
Who is Cypher, anyway?
The Raven's leader.
So are you okay?
I'd say that's arguable. I was betrayed, paralyzed, left to die, attacked by hags. But hey, I'm alive and free of the Ravens. Anyway, enough about me. Are you okay?
Well, River's gone. That's pretty great in my book.
Had a feeling. There's this glow about you. But still wrapping my head around everything. Doesn't feel real.
A glow, huh? I heard you fell asleep thinking about Katana's smile.
What's with that look?
Must have been some smile.
One you can't forget. Bet you know a thing or two about smiles like that.
Huh. Well, I like pie. Do you want a slice?
Subtle. Happy to talk about something else if you'd like.
Damn it. River's powerful. Why couldn't she just kill Cypher?
He twists stolen magic into a ward. Unbreachable by its rightful owner. Powerful enough magic, though? That might shatter it. River was betting on it.
I don't get out much these days, but I'll come right out and say it. What do you think about traveling with me?
Sounds like a lot of walking. Sure you can keep up?
Well, now I'm just confused. What's the Eyrie?
The guild hall. For the Ravens, I mean.
Ravens don't build Eyries, birds of prey do.
And you just happen to know that. Must be a library in that head of yours. But it's not like I named the thing.
Yeah, I've read a lot of books.
Almost lost you back there. Never again. It was too close. And you've been quiet about this whole thing. Are you okay?
So, how do you feel now that River's gone for good?
Relieved, mostly. But there's a part of me that's numb. The way things ended for River, that could have been me.
But you're not like her.
Not now, but we weren't all that different a few years ago. Promise you won't let darkness control me, like it did her.
I'll keep an eye on you.
You don't know how much this means to me.
Realized I never asked if you have a surname.
Wondering if it's Raven? Well, it's not, but I do have one. The Ravens let us have that at least. It's Kaide.
Nice name, but do they control even your name?
In a way. But isn't it generous of them? Letting us keep our own surname. Anyway, thanks for the compliment. If my father were here, he'd have stood a little taller. How are you feeling?
After all that, I'm tired. I may be a little out of practice.
How about we forget everything for a while? Maybe soak in a hot spring, or sleep for a week? Ready to get out of here?
Yeah, we stayed up all night with this one. Time for bed.
Time to shove my drink in my pocket then. Hope it doesn't spill. Thanks for everything. Truly.
We're so lucky to call you friend. And I can't wait for more adventures with you.
About these adventures, you wouldn't mind more company, would you?
The more the merrier.
You know I'd love to have you around, Shale, but... the decision is yours, friend. Whatever you decide and wherever you go, I'll be right behind you.
Wow. Not saying I was wishing for this, but
There you are. A moment later and I would have been out there searching for you.
good thing I caught you in time then.
You're telling me. Could have gotten lost out there all by myself. Been at the mercy of mud crabs.
You're silly. It's been nice having you around.
You could spare my heart the stress and take me with you. Think about it. That's all I'm saying. But don't take too long. They're almost out of my favorite brandy.
Sorry. I do have to take classes at some point. Well, how about right now?
No. Of course I want to.
Who are River's friends?
Hagravens.
Correct. Now, what was Shale wearing when we found him?
A blindfold.
Right. What did River's perfume smell like?
Jasmine. I told you, Destana and I still talk. Often.
That's right. But anyway, I love teasing you. So, shall we go get Megara and Shale?
So I see you met up with the girls.
And I see you made a new, large friend.
Yeah, he's large, all right.
I love this weather.
Oh, you're doing it now, Megara? Okay.
I told you I was planning to. Anyway, friend, we're planning to celebrate our love. And we want you to be there when we do.
We've been through so much together. I mean, we almost lost each other several times, and after all that, we thought it would be good to pause and take some time to truly be present with one another.
And that includes you, as well as other friends you'd like to bring with you, not just me and Katana.
Wouldn't miss this for the world. We'll go together.
I was hoping you'd say that. So, friend, what do you think? Most people would call this a wedding, but I don't know what word to use for it just yet. Can we count on you to be there?
Well, that's definitely a wedding. And yes,
Same here. Of course. I love you both.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. And I hope you know, but in case you don't, we love you.
do we need to do anything?
You've already done so much for us. This time we'll take care of things. but that does mean we'll have to leave for a bit. Probably only a day. We don't want to go, but the arrangements won't make themselves. We'll miss you, but the fun we'll have will be worth it. Oh, and we'll reach out as soon as everything is taken care of.
Do some bandits for my friend. And keep an eye on Shale. See you both soon.
Oh, by all means. Keep an eye on me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep both my eyes on you.
What the heck?
One had a really bad day.
I have a letter here for you. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hello, lovely friends. Use our scroll to take you to where we are. See you in Shale soon. P.S. You might get tingly and have to change your underthings.
I'm not really the magic type.
I got it.
Good thing I always have a spare in my back pocket. Ready when you are.
You're here! It's so good to see you. What do you think of this place?
Seems extremely familiar.
Not sure. Where exactly are we?
It's magical, isn't it? It's just somewhere I conjured with the help of some books I've been reading.
Very impressive.
And you are thirsty, aren't you? So have some wine. And, we already got started without you. Sorry. Katana couldn't wait.
Of course she couldn't.
Again, does she have a problem?
Everything okay?
Someone might be upset that someone else started the party without them. Or maybe not. Honestly, it's hard to tell.
Are you kidding? This isn't a party without Skeever Face. Now the fun can truly begin.
Oh, you remember Chadron, right, friend?
Turns out he's quite useful.
I possess countless talents. There's so much more I could have done. Yet, you simply refuse to embrace my full potential.
Oh boy. Remember what we talked about, Chadron.
How could I ever forget a single word from your mouth? But what I said was hardly a boast.
Chadron.
Fine, if you insist, my ahem. Let's get settled. Everyone find a seat. We are gathered here today to celebrate the unbreakable unity of these two beauties. One of which should have been me, but to avoid another senseless battle, let us continue. In the presence of their loved ones, two destinies merge this evening. As they stand before us, I bless them and each one of you with my glorious splendor. You're welcome, by the way. But most importantly, let us witness this promise of forever. May their love continue to break my heart.
Chadron!
Okay. May their story of love serve as an everlasting serenade, an example to all of us. Katana, are you sure you don't want to be in my manly arms? Are you ready to accept Megara into yours forever?
Into my manly arms? I've never been more sure about anything.
That hurt a little. Megara, are you ready to share every sunrise with Katana for the rest of your life?
Every single one.
I thought you might say that, but I'll admit you two are quite something together. This cloying sweetness is almost too much to handle, so I'll soon take my leave. But before I depart, I have a gift for both of you. Once you hear what it is, you'll wish I hadn't given it, but I won't accept your rejection. Starting now, I will leave you be forever. There is no thrill in chasing what is already caught. And with that, may the two of you have the happiest of futures. Katana and Megara, everyone.
I'm really glad they got their wedding at the end. All in all, I'm very happy with the whole mod and all the new story. I'm looking forward to playing with Shale a bit more. Oh yeah, and I wanted to give you one more thing before I go.
Could you tell me about Erin? What it's like?
Erin's a city carved in half. Up top, gilded mansions bask in the sun. At the bottom, shadows grip the narrows. A maze of narrow streets, crowded by soot-stained buildings. One wrong step and those dark alleys could be your last. Depends on who you are. Ravens rule there, from the eyrie. But halfway up, laughter spills from taverns and children play on cobbled streets.
Ever visit the top?
I went there, but never for a visit.
Thieving for the Ravens?
Guard duty.
So you're saying they made a copy of my pocket party dimension?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Well, if nothing else, they have good taste.